social media is not a real place. People
Yeah.
do crazy stuff all the time, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And I guess with it, you having all these followers, and then stardom comes like hate and all this different type of stuff. But only thing I've noticed is that people are very intimidated by natural black women.
Ladies and gentlemen, cancel your boxing match plans because the most jaw-dropping brawl of the year didn't take place in a ring. It happened in heels, under the stars, and all over a man named Papoose.
But I'm just saying that's why it's being made a story is because
I am 29, so what? How can I know about any of that? Let's just be honest. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm ready to announce who I'm with, I will do that. But till then, everything else is just speculation. And the internet, once again, is not a real place.
Now, picture this. Claressa Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and undefeated boxing champ, just minding her business at what was supposed to be a peaceful rooftop dinner. But peace didn't last long. Enter Tesehki reality TV firecracker known for turning up and turning heads. Oh, and just so we're clear, she's the sister of Saucy Santana, so drama kind of runs in the family. And right in the middle of it all is Papoose. Yup. The respected hip-hop veteran, long linked to rapper Remy Ma, found himself caught in the middle of a whole different kind of fight. One that had nothing to do with lyrics and everything to do with love triangles, side eyes, and accusations that sparked off faster than Claressa's left hook.
It's not a thing of me having an issue with her. My only issue is why you leaked my number. It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you. And it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it.
It was supposed to be a night of champagne toasts, not smashed cupcakes and shattered wigs. Now here's how things started. Claressa Shields and Papoose showed up together at what was described as a private dinner. Word is, Claressa came thinking it was just her and Papoose. Maybe something a little intimate, maybe business, maybe more. Either way, the vibe was chill until the leopard print walked in. Tesehki came in late, loud, and completely uninvited. She didn't walk in trying to hide either. People at the dinner said she didn't even look around the room first. Her eyes went straight to Claressa. That's when everyone knew it was about to go left. Now let's talk about Papoose for a second. His behavior leading up to this dinner had already raised some eyebrows. Rumors were floating around about him sending Tesehki late night DMs. Then came the posts just days before the dinner. Tesehki dropped a message on her story, "I'll snatch what's mine." And if you think that was a coincidence, Claressa definitely didn't, because she clapped back in her own IG story, and this one was loud and clear. "These hands have been blessed by Olympic gold. Don't tempt me." So when Tesehki walked in that night, Claressa wasn't surprised, but she was ready. Sources say the energy shifted the minute Tesehki walked in. There were no greetings, no smiles, just side eyes and tension so thick you could feel it from the elevators. Claressa stood up from her seat slowly, almost like she was trying to stay calm. Meanwhile, Papoose looked like he'd seen a ghost. And honestly, that was probably the only smart thing he did all night, because his face gave everything away. People at the table said it looked like a setup, like Tesehki knew exactly what she was walking into and who would be there. Tesehki asked Papoose one question: "You really brought her here?" He didn't respond. And that silence said it all. Claressa didn't wait for an answer. No warning, no buildup. One second she was standing still, the next she was across the floor making a beeline for Tesehki. There was no yelling, no back and forth. Claressa moved like she was stepping into round one. Tesehki didn't even have time to get that ponytail flip all the way around, because by then she was being dragged across the floor. Witnesses say it was quick but wild. There were heels flying, someone's bracelet snapped off, and Tesehki was yelling something about, "I just wanted to talk." But at that point, talking was off the table. That rooftop turned into a full-on scene in seconds. And of course, someone had their phone out. Actually, everyone had their phone out. The fight was captured from multiple angles and uploaded online before the dinner even ended. Within hours, it had racked up over 18 million views. One clip went especially viral, Tesehki screaming, "I just wanted to talk," as her wig slid halfway off, and Claressa was being pulled back by two people. But here's where it gets even messier. Some folks now think the whole thing might have been staged. Because rumor has it, Tesehki brought a camera crew with her, not for a random night out, but for her own show. A few people swear they saw a boom mic and a guy holding a DSLR off to the side. And when the fight popped off, that crew didn't flinch, they just kept filming. So now people are asking, was this a real fight over a man or a clout-chasing setup made for the cameras? Either way, the drama was real and Claressa's hands definitely weren't acting.
We would still not be public or people wouldn't know still right now because that's not how he does things. That's not how I'm doing things moving forward. Like for me, I'm just not like that. I'm not fighting over no man. She's mad that he moved.
According to witnesses, security finally stepped in once the fight had already run its course. Claressa Shields didn't even try to resist when officers arrived. One of them said, "Ma'am, we need you to step over here," and she walked with them like it was just another press event. She was literally handcuffed like a pro. Like this wasn't her first time dealing with chaos and cameras at the same time. Now compare that to Tesehki. The girl was helped into an Uber looking like she had been through 3 episodes of Bad Girls Club in one night. Mascara smudged, wig leaning like it needed a break, and one lone acrylic nail barely hanging on. She was crying, sniffling, mumbling about, "I didn't even do anything," but her face told the story. She definitely wasn't expecting that kind of heat. But here's where things took a sharp left. Fat Joe got involved. Word got around that he allegedly called the precinct where Claressa was being held, trying to talk her out of charges. One source claimed he told officers, "She's a national treasure," all arresting an Olympic ching. Nobody confirmed if that helped or not, but it didn't stop the internet from going wild. Free Claressa started trending within hours. Her fans were quick to defend her, saying she was just protecting her peace and calling Tesehki a clout chaser. Others weren't as forgiving. They pointed out that Claressa's position as a role model comes with responsibilities, and that she should have used her words, not her fists. It also didn't take long for screenshots to start leaking. The first one, a late-night DM from Papoose to Tesehki said, "I wish I could be where you at." That message had a timestamp just 2 nights before the rooftop dinner. Then came another. This time, Papoose allegedly messaged, "She always wanna fight. You let me breathe." That one hit harder because it suggested he was venting about Claressa to the very woman she ended up fighting. And if that's not messy, I don't know what is. But that wasn't even the last twist. A random account popped up claiming Claressa had once told someone she was pregnant with Papoose's child. No one could confirm it, and Claressa hasn't said a word about it publicly. Still, the rumor was enough to launch 1,000 theories. People started analyzing old Claressa interviews, trying to find clues. Some even noticed she had been wearing looser clothes. That's how deep fans went. Meanwhile, others said the whole thing felt like a setup from the start, pointing out that the fight was too convenient, too perfectly timed with Tesehki's reality show filming schedule. One post summed it up perfectly: "This ain't a love triangle, it's a marketing strategy gone rogue." At the end of the day, everyone involved had something to lose, and social media made sure nobody walked away clean.
With the champ, y'all see what's going on? It's about to get ugly.
It's about to get real ugly, and not for me.
If you thought this was just about jealousy, think again, because now even the pregnancy is being questioned. It all started with leaked surveillance footage from the rooftop. No sound, just grainy black and white video, but that didn't stop lip readers from jumping in like it was an Olympic sport. The clip showed Tesehki leaning in close to Papoose during the dinner, whispering something while Claressa was distracted, and the internet swears she said, "She ain't even pregnant." That 5-second clip sparked a wildfire. Twitter went into full detective mode. One person posted, "You can literally see her mouth say, 'She ain't even pregnant.'" Another comment said, "So this whole fight was a setup? They played Claressa dirty." Fans started digging through old footage and interviews. Some claimed Claressa had mentioned being pregnant weeks ago, while others noted how she never officially confirmed it on her own platforms. Some people believe Claressa faked the pregnancy to get sympathy after the drama broke loose. One post read, "Classic PR damage control, play victim, avoid the mugshot headlines." Others weren't buying it. They say she was tricked into coming to the dinner, triggered on purpose, and then filmed when she snapped. A viral thread put it like this: "They poked the bear, recorded the roar, and tried to act shocked." But whether she was pregnant or not, the footage made it clear Tesehki wanted Claressa rattled. That one whisper set off the internet's version of a courtroom, and everyone's taking sides. One wig, 2 restraining orders, and 5 camera angles later, the internet's asking the only question that matters. What happens now? Claressa is officially out on bail. Some say Remy Ma covered it, others claim Fat Joe pulled strings again. Either way, she hasn't said much since the arrest, just posted a cryptic "thank you for knowing the truth will speak louder" on her Instagram story with no caption. The comments, full of praying hands, boxing gloves, and fire emojis. Meanwhile, Papoose is doing what he does best: disappearing. Not a post, not a tweet, not even a tagged photo. Word on the street is he's laying low, dodging both women and the drama. And honestly, probably smart. As for Tesehki, she's wasting no time. Behind-the-scenes clips have surfaced of her filming new content, face beat, ring light ready, talking about healing, haters, and how God removes people for a reason. Basically, she's turning the chaos into content, just like a true reality show vet. But just when people started to move on, a leaked voice note hits the blogs. It's allegedly Claressa, and you can hear her say, "He played us both. And I'm not done yet." That one line changed everything. Fans started reposting it with captions like, "Part 2 about to be wild," and "This ain't over." Some say she's planning a tell-all. Others think a lawsuit is coming. One user even commented, "She about to land a docu-series and call it Knockout Love." So now we ask, is Claressa the victim or the villain? Was Tesehki chasing clout or catching karma? And where the hell is Papoose? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe for part 2, and drop your theories below.